Hi there. Welcome to Apple World. Kanye West has uncovered a stunning truth about Britney's conservatorship and the genuine justification for why the Kardashians disdain Britney Lance's. I see, since you occupy my contemplations and afterward you attempt to make me seem to be an insane individual, and you believe you reserve the privilege to remove me. And I've demonstrated the Kardashians have never been exceptionally affectionate of Britney, and the new disclosures have made it really clear concerning why they've generally detested Britney. Kanye has uncovered Kim and the other Kardashians for how they treated Britney. How is Kanye associated with the entire show? How did the Kardashians manage Britney? Stay tuned for the most recent and stunning tea about Kardashians. Britney and Kanye West have forever been very vocal about how Kim and the other Kardashians have violated him and others in the business, and this time he shouted out about how the Kardashians treated Britney. Kanye, as well as a few fans, have likewise blamed the Kardashians for violating Britney. A famous Reddit string as of late examined how the Kardashians have consistently despised Britney, from supposedly utilizing Britney's distinction to, in any case, working with Lou Taylor. There's a ton that explains that they've generally detested Britney. One fan brought up how Kim as of late utilized Britney's second and made everything about herself. Kim was watching one of the as of late delivered Britney narratives about Britney's maltreatment with notoriety and her family. Kim then posted about how miserable it was. Nevertheless, it didn't end there. She promptly began discussing how she can connect with Britney. She posted several sensationalist newspapers, and the discussion was not any more about Britney. Rather, everything revolved around Kim. Fans have blamed Kim for not discussing Britney and making everything about herself rather than discussing the episode. Evidently, Kim wants fake spending time with Britney. Jonathan Shibon once said that well before Kim became renowned, they faked spending time with Britney to control the paparazzi and get a title. In the meeting, Jonathan likewise shed light on how it happened. We were in New York, and Britney Lance's was in this inn secured in her room, and we saw there's paparazzi outside. Well, the following piece of the story is very clear as crystal to definitely stand out enough to be noticed by the media. Jonathan and Kim arrived in a Rolls-Royce and strolled inside the lodging. Imagining that they were there to meet somebody truly, they hung out for a couple of moments to make the paparazzi feel that they were visiting Britney. Accord, as per the subtleties shared by Jonathan, he and Kim concealed inside a telephone stall in the hall and sat tight for around 10 minutes. The entire stunt worked out truly fine, and the following day tabloids read Kim went to see Britney. At any rate, it's not by any means the only time the Kardashians were spotted going up against or attempting to take from Britney. In 2018, Britney reported another unbiased scent privilege, and she depicted it saying, "It's a scent for every one of the asexually impartial fragrance presently, what will take your breath away." Is that in only 14 days, Kim thought of a similar idea, and she likewise conveyed a tweet prodding the send-off of her next scent, a gender-neutral fragrance. This pulled in a great deal of reaction from fans. Kim was blamed for duplicating Britney's thought. These are little issues, and the Kardashians have been blamed for something way more serious than this, as per fan hypothesis. Kim and the other Kardashians have taken around $600 million from Britney, as per an inside source. Kanye has a deep understanding of the supposed outrage, and he's uncovered the subtleties to another person, while the subtleties haven't been shared by him in the media. A Twitter string named Equity for Britney has previously shared a ton of proof to support the demonstration allegations against the Kardashians. The record tweeted, "Did the Kardashians take $600 million from Britney Lance's? We should explore a hashtag Equity for Britney string." And the tweet started a conversation about how the Kardashians could be involved while uncovering a ton of subtleties on how the cash might have potentially moved from Britney. The string likewise shared subtleties on how the Kardashians could be involved. One of their tweets read, "At any rate, what does this all have to do with the Kardashians?" Well, recently there was an article that ignited a few eyeballs. Kim Kardashian out of nowhere got $600 million more extravagant happenstance. Isn't it a greater occurrence that the figure taken from Britney and the sum got by Kim is the very same? Likewise, in a reaction to this tweet, they divided a vital connection among Kardashians and Britney. The tweet said that we likewise know beyond all doubt that Lou Taylor is in charge of Kim Kardashian's trust in light of these reports from her separation from Kanye. Assuming that you're Lou Taylor and you really want to conceal $600 million, would Kim's home be a legitimate spot to attempt to conceal it? We'll dive into the subtleties of their relationship later, But first, we should discuss how the cash might have conceivably moved from Britney to Kim's organization. A hypothesis proposed by a similar string represents that, during a similar time, Kylie sold one portion of her organization for $600 million. The tweet read, "And presently there's this, Kylie Jenner has recently sold a portion of her organization for $600 million, assuming you're following the trick that implies the cash might have gone from Britney's trust to Stonebridge to Panama back into the U.S. through Kim's trust and over to Kylie Jenner. For what reason is everything valued at $600 million at any rate? How about we get further into Lou Taylor's relationship with the Kardashians and why fans think of it as off base? Kim Kardashian and Kendall Jenner are supposedly working with Britney. Lance's disputable previous chief Lou Taylor, in spite of the multitude of charges made against her by Britney. The Kardashians have had a well-established relationship with Lou. She's likewise accepted to have overseen a large portion of the Kardashian home for them. Page 6 shared reports got from state organizations and has shown how the Jenner family has been working with Lou this while she was encircled by a wide range of charges. Lou was purportedly legitimately liable for taking care of the relative multitude of monetary arrangements for the Kardashians, as per page 6. Lou had filled in as a specialist for the administration of cycles at various times for the Kardashians and their more distant family, including Travis Scott. Taylor had helped the Kardashians in every one of the ways conceivable, from taking care of Kim's KKW Scent LLC Kim's A Princess. Consolidated Kylie's beauty care products Monster Ruler Kylie LLC Kendall's organization Kris Jenner's non-benefit Kardashian Jenner family establishment Integrated and Travis Dessert Plant Jack Undertakings LLC makes bargains for them for their sake. Taylor was liable for all that you should be considering. How is overseeing somebody or taking care of their lawful business with their assent wrong? Well, here's the reason it was off base. Lou was blamed for being one of the central participants behind the execution of Britney Lance's conservatorship. Britney asserted that Lou, in a joint effort with her father, was answerable for dishonestly putting her under conservatorship, that as well as she likewise blamed her for abusing and botching her. For the beyond quite a while, obviously Lou had surrendered as Britney's supervisor when the report about. The abuse stories concerning Britney's conservatorship came out. Ain't that a little obscure in that frame of mind? Of Lou, she's perhaps of the most hazardous manipulative individual in her life as per her. Lou purportedly attempted to kill her too. Britney was supposedly being compelled to chip away at free terms passed on the person who illicitly, yes, 100 manhandled me by the treatment he gave me. Do you have any contribution in the messing with of Britney's telephones? Well, individuals were persuaded somewhat that it was all obvious. The entirety story turned out to be more concerning when Britney erased the Instagram post in which she had undermined lawful activity against trister diversion law. See organization. Everybody contemplated whether it was her own choice or, on the other hand, assuming she was constrained into it, is Lou Taylor. Actually, that hazardous, well, we have barely any familiarity with that. However, Kanye was most certainly stressed over Lou and his contribution with